We want them to sign the contract. We want them to renew the meeting. We want them to get us access to the board, whatever it is. What do we want them to do? I don't care. Fill in the blank. Okay, what do most people say to close? Do you want to do this? Right? Hey, you guys want to do this? Or even worse, most people don't even have a close. They literally just send over contracts and are like, I sent over the contracts, and like expect the deal to close. All right, so review for most of us here. The review is this. Whatever you want them to do, fill in the blank. Okay? Does it make sense to sign the agreement? Does it make sense to renew the contract? Does it make sense to get this in front of the board? Does it make sense to schedule an on-site estimate? Whatever it is you need the person to do, you're going to ask them, does it make sense to do it? Here is why. And I know drillers make killers, guys. I know in your eastonuniversity.com. This is in the portal, and you guys have been through this. Some of you are CMSCs or Certified Master Sales Consultants, so you know what I'm talking about. It's still worth reviewing. If I ask Lucas, okay, if I ask Lucas, does it make sense to sign the contract? I'm not asking Lucas to do anything, but he can clearly see where we're headed. But I'm not putting any pressure on him. Here's the other cool thing about asking Lucas, hey Lucas, does it make sense to sign the agreement? Hey Lucas, does it make sense to get this in front of the board? Hey Lucas, does it make sense to renew your contract? Hey Lucas, does it make sense to add seats? Hey Lucas, does it make sense to add this software module? Whatever it is. When I ask Lucas, does it make sense? If he says yes, congratulations Lucas, you made a great decision. What happens next? Listen to how I said that. Okay? I'm not bragging, but that was pretty close to perfect tonality. Okay? Hey George, does it make sense to get your team on board with the software? Yes, it does. Congratulations, you made a great decision. What happens next? I'm going to shoot over the DocuSign, be able to sign that as soon as you have it, and then we'll have an onboarding team reach out to you then. Fair enough? Right? Cool, calm, collected. Does it make sense to blank? Sign the agreement. Get your team on board. Get access. If they say yes, don't freak out. And don't just walk away and say, great, I'll send you. What happens next? You have to spell out the steps of what happens next. Congratulations, you made a great decision. What happens next? Not, congratulations, not that. And not, what happens next? And not, I'll send over the agreement, right? And not, okay, I'll send. This is very precise, guys. Congratulations, you made a great decision. What happens next? I'm going to send over the agreement. I should have that over to you in about 22 minutes. I'll call you once it's over and the DocuSign is in there. I'll walk you through. It's a very simple procedure in signing the DocuSign, and then our onboarding team is going to reach out to you shortly after that. Welcome aboard, right? Be very cool, be very calm, be very collected, okay? But what is happening and why I want to galvanize you, why I want to inspire you, why I want you to get to take action on does it make sense is what happens on the no side of this. That scary area of the no just becomes the normal field of play for us. Hey Dave, does it make sense to sign the agreement? No. Right? Hey Lucas, does it make sense to get your team on board? No. Hey Lucas, does it make sense to renew your contract? Hey Neil, does it make sense to add this particular module? No. Got it. What's a good next step? And that's how I want you to deliver it, and that's what I want you to say. That's how I want you to deliver it, and that's what I want you to say. I don't want you to say, what's the best next step? I don't want you to say, what's a next step? Guys, I've split tested these words. The other ones don't work as well. Got it, what's a good next step? With a little kind of a slight, almost question mark, but not being a smartass. Got it, what's a good next step? Let's say they need to see the compliance documents. Well, we need to see the compliance documents. Awesome, I'll get those over to you right now. I'll shoot those over to you. I'll have them to you by 2 p.m. today. Fair enough? And now you've done what? You've set a next step. And that's all I care about. You've moved the deal forward. But let's say they say, I don't know. Hey, Lucas, does it make sense to sign the agreement? I don't know, Matt. I'm just not sure. Got it. What's a good next step? Right? I don't know. Okay? They still say, I don't know to what's a good next step. Point the question at yourself. Totally understand. What's a good next step for me? Or just out of curiosity, what's a good next step on my end? Or what's a good next step on my end? Or what's a good next step for me? I'm fine with any derivation of what's a good next step for me or what's a good next step on my end. People love to boss other people around. They'll give you a next step, okay? Let's say they still say, I don't know. Set a next step at that point, okay? What's a good next step for me? I don't know, Matt. We're just really slammed. We've got the acquisition. Totally understand. It's Thursday the 5th today. How about we do this? I'll send over a summary email with current situation, capabilities needed, next steps, and then I'll reach out to you on the 11th if I haven't heard from you before then. Fair enough? Yeah, that works great. Absolutely. In the meantime, my mobile, and I'll put it on the email I send you, 720-660-3202. Anything comes up when you get that email, anything comes up when you're shopping it around with other people there in the organization, or if you just want to talk before the 11th, you know where to find me. Fair enough? Cool, yeah, that works great. Awesome. I'll have the email over to you about 20 minutes. I'll text you once I sent it just so you know it's there and you're not waiting for it if it's trapped in some sort of spam filter. What am I doing? I am laser focusing on what is going to happen next. Even if it's me sending an email, I am laying out what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen.